Hey guys, this is Olivia with In the Loop, and we're here at Knott's Scary Farm checking out some of the huge announcements they have this year. We're going to be talking to some of the designers and creators to find out what these big announcements are.
Dare I ask, how are you doing?
Hey guys, I'm here with Jeff Tecker of Knott's Scary Farm. Jeff, tell us a little bit about what you do here.
I am entertainment supervisor of shows. I handle a lot of shows all through the year and during Scary Farm. My home base is right here at the theater that we're in because this is where Elvira's going to be. So I make sure that everybody gets in and I keep the crowds at bay because she's very popular.
Absolutely. So what can you tell us to expect this year from Elvira's show?
It's Elvira's asylum and she's busting loose trying to get out of the asylum. So it should be fantastic with dancing and comedy and music and the most famous Halloween icon of all time, Elvira, which you can't ask for anything more. Christmas can have Santa Claus, Easter can have the bunny. We'll take Elvira.
Absolutely, any day.
Yeah.
So you've been working here for many years. What's been some of your favorite shows that you've done?
Oh, my top favorite is Possessed, a show we did a couple years ago. If you saw Clementine walk through the show tonight, that's my daughter. And she actually was the star of a show we did a couple of years ago called Possessed, where she played a ghost that possessed people and it wreaked havoc. And it was the only show we've ever done here where people were genuinely terrified. And that was such a high mark to achieve. I couldn't be prouder of that, and of her.
Absolutely, that's quite.
She was only 7, so it was great.
Oh, that's crazy.
Yeah.
That's awesome. So is she going to be in any shows this year?
No, I don't think so. She may make an appearance as Clementine here and there, but you know, the fog is hazy and we never really know until it clears and tells us what's going to happen.
So tell me a little bit about The Hanging. I want to know more about that for this year.
The Hanging, straight out of Calico. Every year, The Hanging is this big giant extravaganza where they destroy pop culture. You know, we've destroyed Justin Bieber, the Kardashians, Paris Hilton, Michael Jackson, you name it. So every year, they round them all up and make them pay for their crimes against humanity. And what they're doing different this year is they're going to allow people during the show via their smartphones to vote on what shape the show is going to take. So who knows what happens, and if it sucks, it's all your fault, guys.
I'll take all the blame for that.
Yeah.
So for the future of Knott's Scary Farm, anything we can look forward to for next year?
Oh, well, you can look forward to every year bigger and better and more terrifying scares and innovation. That's the one thing Scary Farm is about, is innovation with original characters, original storylines, and stuff that you simply will be shocked at what you see, and that's what it's all about.
I am extremely excited. Jeff Tucker, everybody. Thank you for your time.
See you in the fog.
Hey guys, it's Olivia with In the Loop, and I'm here with Daniel Miller at Knott's Scary Farm. Daniel, tell us a little bit about what you do here.
I am an entertainment designer, scenic designer, and I create mazes and shows. I'm doing the Elvira show, the set design for it. And this year I did Mine Ride, which is this year My Bloody Clementine.
Yeah? So yes. What do we expect to see from this Mine Ride? Anything new and exciting?
Well, yes, definitely. We're actually adding more audio effects and more video effects, and we're trying to tell the story of Clementine, which is this little girl around 1885 who goes to the mine and is murdered, and now her ghost haunts the mine ride. So you'll ride through it, and monsters will be popping out, but there's also going to be sort of a story element, and you'll see her transform from an innocent spirit to more of a terrifying, menacing demon type character.
That sounds awesome. So we're going to see real life actors in there.
Real life actors as well as this kind of storytelling element too. And there's also special effects, and we're bringing it back to its full glory. A couple years ago we rehabbed it, so we kind of toned it down, but this year we're kind of going full bore, and it's a fun theme to work with, so we should have a lot of fun with it.
That sounds awesome. So if you were to create your ultimate maze, what scares you the most, and what would you like to bring to Knott's Scary Farm?
Well, I'm very scared of maggots myself. I've always been scared of maggots. I actually designed that in the mazes. I've been here for 17 years, so I've designed quite a lot. I don't know. I always want to just push the boundaries. To get something that's scary on the way home, I call it. So something that like you think about that's just constantly like, again, on the way home. You're scared there by the pop-out scares, but you go, that was really messed up.
Yeah.
What was I walking through just like 10 minutes ago? So
the residual scare,
yes.
as we say. You get out of the car and you're like, oh, maggots. Yep, I like that idea.
that is my worst fear, maggots.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Maggots are they're pretty bothersome.
yes. What's your worst fear?
Huh?
What's your worst fear?
You know, I don't like dark water. Dark, creepy water, and as if there's something swimming inside that's going to come get you.
There's a couple of moments in there that
Yeah?
I get you. Yes.
All right, in the mine ride?
A couple of mine, I guess.
Oh man, that's going to be awesome. So, from here on out, for next year, are we going to expect something bigger than this mine ride? Even more
sure.
interactions?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah?
We're always looking for the future, and we're always looking to make it better. And I mean, there's some of these mazes that are awesome. Paranormal is going to rock it. That thing is huge. I'm very proud of John Cook. He did an awesome job. Again, there's always something to look forward to. I'm already thinking of ideas for next year, so hopefully they catch. And
What's one off the top of your head right now?
I can't. So.
You can't say any?
No.
Not even like a little hint?
No, a little hint.
Anyways, well, thank you for your time tonight. It was awesome hearing about the mine ride. I can't wait to ride it. Guys, this is Daniel Miller, and I'm Olivia with In the Loop. Hi guys, I'm with Tim Barham of Knott Scary Farm. Tim,
Hi.
Tell me a little bit about what you do here.
I'm the costume designer here. I've been with Knott's for 20 years now.
20 years.
Crazy, right?
That's awesome.
It's a lot of costumes.
And a lot of fun, I bet.
It's amazing. I
bet.
never feel like I'm working, ever.
Yeah. That's the awesomest thing ever. What's some stuff you've worked on? Memorable stuff.
Some of my memorable things, one of my favorite zones was we did Necropolis a couple of years back, which was a lot of fun because it was steampunk vampire.
Oh, that's
Steampunk
awesome.
was just starting to break in,
Yeah.
and we were like, how can we really take this in? So we did an entire zone that's never been seen before. The exciting part of it from our side of it is it's never been out there. All of a sudden, the next year, costume companies are producing steampunk vampires. It didn't exist.
set the trend.
We set a trend.
You totally
And they did
did.
the same colors we did. It was really crazy because we did coppers, we did all this rust stuff.
Yeah.
And those photos were matching, and I was like, okay,
That is
that's
the
amazing.
awesomest thing ever.
Like we saw little kids wearing steampunk vampires and stuff. So that was really exciting for us.
I think I might be a steampunk vampire for Halloween now. I'm just
Right?
saying.
It's amazing. It's such a cool idea, and,
really
it
is.
started here. So that was just really exciting to see a trend that we set,
Yeah.
and then it just went like wildfire. It was really pretty cool.
That's awesome. So do you think you're going to be setting any trends this year? What do we
Hello,
have in
the
store?
Deadly Seven.
The Deadly
Come
Seven.
on.
Tell
did
me a
you
little
see
bit
that?
about that.
We amped it up. Basically, last year we had the Tricksters out, which was kind of a childhood memory. Like there's that moment when you go, what am I going to be for Halloween? Like every kid, what are you going to be? What are you going to be? And you're like, am I a superhero? Am I this? Am I that? That's what our Tricksters was our first year. It's those childhood memories, you know.
Yeah.
I was going to be the skeleton, or I'm going to be the vampy girl.
Yeah.
So that was last year. This year, the Green Witch amped it up. She said, childhood's over.
Yep.
We're bringing in the Deadly Seven. So for us to do the Deadly Seven is pretty amazing. It's the next level. It's something that people are going to be very excited about. I can't wait to see the Deadly Seven running around in books. Like kids are going to want to dress up like this. It's really going to be exciting.
That sounds super exciting. So you worked on Trap at last year, right?
Yes.
Tell me a little bit about that. What inspired you
Did
for that?
I can't tell about it. It's amazing. You had to go through it. No. Traps was a whole different way for us to approach a costume because it wasn't about doing mass. Because normally in our mazes we just try to get a lot of people in there.
Yeah.
This was about specific people in a specific place to give you a certain feeling.
Yeah.
So Trapped was a whole different mindset of changing up how you filled and how you looked at a costume. It was about being real.
Yeah.
There was reality in it, and that's not something we normally do because we always try to go into a fantasy world. This was rooted in reality, so it was a lot of fun.
So tell me, what scares you?
What scares me? Laundry. 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 With 1,000 monsters out there, if you think about it, they have 3 to 4 pieces. That's like 4,000 pieces of costumes that after a week of working, their laundry is frightening. So to me, what scares me most is the laundry. It's a lot of quarters.
Dude,
it's a lot of quarters.
It's too many.
Like,
a lot of water being used.
Are you kidding?
I mean, a lot of stuff can
It
go on in
takes
the
us
washing machine.
8 hours and a team of 16 people to do the laundry for all those monsters.
Do you think,
8 hours.
Do you think you'd ever create some sort of theme of like a washing machine deadly thing with monsters rolling
Oh my
around
God, I'm writing that down. Yes.
Oh, thank you.
Yes.
I'll be here all night.
Yes. I would love a
That'd be kind of
maze.
a creepy little amusement to look at.
Just
a bunch of
watching monsters in a laundromat. That'd be crazy.
Well, maybe we'll be seeing that for the future Not
You
Scary
never
Farm.
know.
Hey,
You never know.
teaming up.
I love it. I love it. I love it.
Absolutely. Well, it was great talking to you.
Thank
I
you
really
so
look
much.
forward to everything you're showing us this year. And
Thank you. Come out and be scared.
Yeah, everybody come out and see all his great wardrobe designs.
Thank you guys.
Hey guys, I'm here with Gus Krueger of Not Scary Farm. Gus, tell us a little bit about what you do here at Not
Well, I design mazes here at Not Scary Farm. I design, actually design sets too for shows. I designed the hanging this year. I design what they tell me to design, but mostly do mazes.
Mostly do mazes. Tell me a little bit about the hanging.
The hanging, well, I don't think I can talk about it so much this year because the script's always such a tightly knit thing, but working on the hanging is always a pleasure. It's written by Ken Parks, who's done a lot of stuff in the theme park industry, and it's just a lot of fun every year to be able to design that set.
Yeah. So what other mazes have you worked on here?
I've worked on a lot. My first full-fledged design was Gunslinger's Grave a few years back, and this year I'm bringing it back with a brand new overlay with werewolves for Gunslinger's Grave Blood Moon Rises. That's a lot of fun. Last year I'd worked on Trapped. This year, Trapped is not back. But this year my brand new maze is The Dead of Winter, which is going to be quite an interesting and quite a trippy maze for us, just in terms of we've never done anything quite like it. As far as, environments and just not shying away from having a winter snowy based maze that has a lot of whites instead of just everything being so creepy and foreboding, just finding new ways and being clever and original and just ways of using environmental scares and using such a high contrast environment to create something more, something cool and exciting.
Yeah, that sounds really cool, the red against the white. Is that something you've always been interested in? Is there any fear that you have that you've wanted to incorporate into your own designs?
Not really. I got the weird, logical brain that's sort of like, that's an irrational fear. So I kind of pick them apart. Yeah, I'm afraid of being shot, I guess, but...
That is very, very reasonable fear.
No, I don't really have, phobias per se, but I like messing with people, so it's just a matter of using your imagination and coming up with just the most horrible, horrific things you can do, and ultimately finding the story you want to tell in anything. And this is just going to that root Snow Queen story and just how do I want to expand that? What do I want to tell, and what do I want to make that?
Yeah. Do you think that's going to set apart Not Scary Farm from other horror nights? It's already the founder and it has the most attractions of anything. But is there anything else that's unique about it?
We're going to try to do environmental effects. We're going to create a real world like a lot of other places really can't here. But I think it's a big part of the puzzle. We've got such diversity in our mazes, and we've got experiences like Paranormal Inc. this year and Infected, that we have just such a wide breadth of things. I think really that's what sets us apart. It's just in quality top to bottom. We have more mazes than anybody else, and there's really not a dud in the bunch.
Absolutely. Well, I really look forward to going through all the mazes, and especially the snowy one you were talking about.
Yes, the Dead of Winter.
Dead Winter. All right, I'm Olivia within the Loop with Gus Krueger, and thank you very much.
My pleasure.
Hey guys, I'm here with John Cook of Not Scary Farm. John, tell us a little bit about what you do here.
Oh man, I design attractions for Knott's Berry Farm, but my favorite thing is designing all these crazy haunted houses for Knott's Scary Farm.
Yeah? How long have you been doing it?
This is my 10th year.
It's your 10th year. That's awesome.
Not just doing design. I started here just as a monster, scaring people.
Yeah.
And then I got into the set building, the construction of it, and the set dressing, and now design.
That is great. So, tell me about the Special Ops Maze. I hear you had a huge part in that.
Yes, that was my child last year, I guess. We took 6 acres of the park and turned it into this crazy zombie apocalypse. We gave laser tag equipment to the guests, and we sent them in to fight their way through the zombies.
That sounds awesome, and it's extremely interactive, right? Like you have a weapon, you have a health monitor, and everything?
Yep, because you got to fight back the zombies, and then we put you in these little mission objectives where you have to kind of complete different tasks and unlock different stuff. And now with the new weapons, we brought that video game essence into it. So kill streak awards, you have to respawn, you have to reload your weapon, you have to do all kinds of cool stuff.
That sounds like the coolest thing ever, because I'm a huge video game fan.
Awesome. Well, you're gonna love it.
Is zombies your passion? Is that type of virus thing your passion, or what's your biggest fear?
I just love monsters and horror and Halloween, and zombies is part of that.
Yeah.
But a big zombie fan, I guess.
Yeah. I think the way you've incorporated your passion into the interactive maze is going to be pretty cool. So, what do you think we can see for the future of Knott's Scary Farm? Is there anything you got in the works?
Yeah, we just debuted my new maze this year, Paranormal Inc., which is taking those overzealous, eccentric ghost hunting TV shows and bringing them to life in a maze situation.
So is it going to be pretty interactive? Are we going to have like actual ghosts popping out?
You are definitely part of the investigation.
That is awesome.
And you're along with these kooky guys that are going to do this crazy experiment, and I guarantee you will have some sort of ghost sighting.
Absolutely. So what do you think makes Knott's Scary Farm different from other horror nights?
Well, we have the most. Like, there is not a single spot in the park that doesn't have a monster in it. I think we have the most monsters out of everybody. We have over 1,000 monsters in the park. We have the most mazes. We have, in Southern California, the most shows. And it's just a really gnarly experience. Not to mention, we started it all.
Yeah, absolutely. You guys are holding down the name quite well. Well, I'm with John Cook. Within the Loop, Olivia Sircone. Thank you so much for your time. I'm really looking forward to Special Ops and Paranormal.
Yeah, we'll see you soon.
Thanks. Hey guys, we're here with Laura Hanuman of Knott's Scary Farm. Laura, tell us a little bit about what you do here at Knott's Scary Farm.
I'm basically the creative director of A Halloween Haunt and Knott's Scary Farm and all my creative team. So there's some crazy people working for me, but they're amazing.
I bet. I know, they've got to be amazing. So what do we expect to see for this year at Knott's Scary Farm that's different from previous years?
I am looking forward to Paranormal Inc. It's going to be a new, innovative way of doing a maze and, with stunts and technology, and I think it's going to be a lot of fun. And watch out for those Deadly Seven. The witch has got something up her sleeve, and I'm not quite sure what it is, but she's going to be terrifying.
So you say stunts. Are we going to have people doing crazy acrobatic stuff, popping out, crazy makeup?
We'll just have to wait and
I guess we'll just have to wait and see. I cannot wait. What's special or unique about the creation of Knott's Scary Farm compared to other horror nights?
I think that we're the first. We try to be innovative, and we've introduced Special Ops Infected, which is completely interactive. It's fun. You get to shoot zombies. You actually get to, instead of just being scared by them, you can actually engage in that, and that'll be even better than ever this year. And we keep trying to reinvent ourselves, so it's something new every year.
Yeah. So being the creative director, have you ever thought about incorporating your biggest fear into any of the mazes?
Oh, always.
Yeah? What is your biggest fear? Is there anything we're going to see this year?
Probably not, but I'm actually afraid of spiders.
Spiders?
Arachnophobia.
I feel you there. I feel you there.
And, not really afraid of the fake ones, but there are a lot of real ones around here too, so I'm
the tiniest ones are the scariest. Do you think we'll ever see any kind of spider-themed ride in the future?
No, we've had them before, and I'm sure they'll be back again.
And that'll always be a hit, definitely. Anyways, well, thank you for your time. I really look forward to what you and your creative team have to offer this year.
Thank you.
And I'm Olivia Within the Loop.
Look forward to
Laura
seeing you
Hanuman. All right, we just got done checking out Knott's Scary Farm. I can't wait to go this year. Make sure you guys like and share this video and subscribe for more awesome videos like Knott's Scary Farm and coverage from across the country of other awesome theme parks. Thanks for watching. I'm Olivia Within the Loop.